And so I always plan ahead. I want to make things easier for my future self. I'm always looking out for my future self because I'm just so concerned. We're overwhelmed with so many decisions. You know, when you wake up every morning, like you have this limited amount of brain. I don't even know what I want to eat right now. Like, I'm just stressed. This is called decision fatigue. This is when you've made too many damn decisions in one day and you're just tired. And the only way you can defeat that is planning ahead. When there's too many options, you become crippled. It's a paradox of choice.
Wow, damn, that was really good. Thank you, Jenn Im, for putting into words what I've been trying to grapple with for a while now. Like, I feel like when I have a structured day, which involves work, basically my 9 to 5, and I know what time I have to be there, I know what the expectations are, I know what classes are starting at what time, what students need to do, what work needs to be turned in, all of that, it goes so swimmingly. But on days when, say, like the weekend, I don't plan certain things, um, everything, and then even before and after work, every decision that's made feels like such a struggle. And I'm like, oh, I don't know what I want to eat, as she said. I don't know what I want to wear tomorrow, as she mentioned, all these things. And like, when I'm waking up, I'm not a morning person. So trying to make these decisions last minute, or even as I'm waking up and my brain is not all the way there, not all the way awakened, just feels like so much. But I have noticed if I plan my outfit the night before and it's laid out and I know what I'm gonna wear. Um, so, to join with some of the greatest minds out there, like Steve Jobs, Barack Obama, and Mark Zuckerberg, to kind of allow my mind to be free to make better decisions, I'm going to do something similar to them, which is minimize the decisions I spend choosing my clothes and just sort of wear the same things. Now, how I'm doing that is basically packing away the majority of my clothes and only leaving out a few key pieces that I can mix and match and quickly wash whatever and just have those and interchangeably wear them for the next 2.5 weeks before I leave Korea so that I can spend more time doing things that I want to do and thinking about other things that I want to do before I leave and not so much about what to wear or what's in my suitcase and what's not and pulling things in and out and making a whole new mess. So, yeah, that's my plan. Um, I just stick it on and I go. If I have my breakfast that's made already, I just put it in my bag and off I go. If I know what time I'm waking up, I wake up at that time, off I go. So, planning ahead has actually been a really amazing tool to help me with my own issues with like extreme indecisiveness and allowing my headspace and my brain power, my brain juices, as she says, to be free to make other decisions that are more executive and more important, I think has been super helpful. So I guess like planning ahead for all those things that I'm not usually thinking needing to be planned ahead for is helpful. So, like what I'm gonna eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, making my coffee ahead of time, planning my outfit ahead of time. So, when the day comes, I can think about the things I want to do, like being creative, like doing my training, doing my writing, reading, whatever else I want to do. And yeah, so I really didn't know that there was a technical term for all this like indecision and stress that was going on my head. But yeah, it makes perfect sense. So if you want to combat and overcome your indecisiveness, plan ahead, like Jenn Im said, and like I'm recommending you to do, because I can speak from personal experience. Whenever I plan ahead, and all these decisions that usually take me forever to make, and I feel like this anxiety and this inability to make a choice on one thing, it's gone, and then you can free your mind and your headspace to think about bigger, more important things that you actually enjoy thinking about and lending more time to make a decision about because you know that it's important and you're not tired and flustered and like I can't even decide like one little thing. So highly recommend, and please let me know what are the things that you have the hardest time making decisions about. Side note, I feel what Jen said so hard because the days that I don't have anything planned, like on the weekend, even though I know that part of my plan is to be able to sleep in, if I don't plan anything else or give myself a list of things that need to be done, I just feel so out of sorts. I'm like, oh gosh, like I could just sleep longer. I can just put this off longer. I can not take out my trash. I can do this and that. And then all of a sudden it's like, I'll just spend, as she said, the whole day doing nothing and just thinking about what I want to do and trying to make a decision. And that's just insane. So even on the weekend, I feel like it's totally necessary to plan ahead. And kind of sad and scary at the same time. But for those of us that get decision fatigue, this is 100% necessary.